I wanted to talk a little bit about variable blade geometry, because at a glance, this ringek might look like a very simple shape. It starts wide at the base and gradually tapers to a point at the end. But there's a subtle variability to its geometry that has a distinct effect on its performance. For one, the angle of its taper is not constant the whole length. It continues at a steady pace until right about here, where it then suddenly kicks in at a more acute angle as it shoots very strongly into the point. But more subtly than that is the distal taper, which starts off fairly wide at the base and then gradually tapers down to its thinnest at the second to last quarter of the blade. And that shouldn't be surprising to anyone, but then it tapers back out again, because this is a sword design that's expected to be useful against people in armor. For a good cutting blade, you want it wide on the flat, thin on the edge. But for a strong thrusting blade, you want it thin on the flat and thick on the edge. And while this sword overall favors a strong thrust in its geometry, it still tweaks itself partway through to give you a serviceable cutting portion. So as a result, the thinnest part of this sword is right where you want to be cutting with it, before it then transitions back into being a thick, stout thrusting blade.